We will find the LCM.
Very good. And that will be
15.
very good. Okay. So 15. So 5 by 3, we have to make it into 15.
25 by 15.
Very good. So we have to multiply numerator and denominator both by 5.
The next one will be 9 by 15. So we will add
9
both of
by 15. Very good. So we have 25 by 15 and 9 by 15. So what will you do? 25 plus 9 by 15. What will this become?
them. 35 by 15.
34 by 15.
So it's 34 by 15.
Okay.
Yep.
Next one. Minus 9 by 10 plus 22 by 15. Okay. So let's focus on both of them individually. The first one. ये क्या बन जाएगा? What is the LCM first of all?
Wait a second. $15. No, sorry. 30.
Very good. It is 30. So both of these fractions, you have to make them into such a fraction that its denominator is 30. तो ये क्या हो जाएगा first वाला?
Minus 27 by 30.
Very good. And this one?
It's 15, right?
Yes.
44 by 30.
Very good. 44 by 30. And then there is a plus sign in between them. So what do we do here? Is this fine?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So this will be 27 minus 44, right?
No, it's not 27 minus 44. It is minus 27 plus 44.
But minus and plus together will form minus, right?
Right. So you have to subtract them. So what will you do? You will do 44 minus 27.
So like in the first question, in this question, you changed the sign to 5 minus 11 when it was 4 plus
the sign.
minus.
Okay, where did we change the sign, Hiba? Tell me.
You didn't write it as 5 plus minus 11. You wrote it as 5 minus 11.
Right. Why is that? Because over here, this is a positive and a negative sign which are being multiplied with each other. Remember, Hiba, this bracket means multiplication. Okay. So just imagine that there is an imaginary 1 over here. Okay, don't get too confused. Just remember that again. Do you remember how we discussed one day? Once we discussed this, that let's say, so what is this? Minus 11 is a negative number. Yes?
Yeah.
And this is a positive sign. So if you have a positive something, and then there is something negative inside. So this entire, you can say, whatever this entire thing is, its value will be overall what? It will be negative only, right?
Yeah.
It will be negative only. Similarly, if you have a negative sign outside and then inside the bracket you have everything is positive, then because of this negative sign, no matter how much positivity was there inside the bracket, it will all become negative thanks to this negative sign. So what will happen is that the overall value of this entire thing, due to the negative sign, it will be negative. And if you remember, we even tried to understand this from some examples from English, right? Like if you have a positive word which is good, and give me a negative word, for example, not. Okay, so overall what you are trying to say by saying not good, that has a negative meaning, right? Not good means bad. Yes, that is a negative word.
Yeah.
Remember this? Yeah.
Yes.
So this is what has happened here, that when two signs are being multiplied, okay, this is actually multiplication. If you don't understand that, then it's okay, don't worry, but just remember that if you have something like this, a bracket, okay, then remember this entire scenario which we just discussed right now. Okay.
Okay.
So in short, it is written as, like, you can try to remember it as this, plus into, which is multiplied by. Okay, if one thing is plus and then the other thing is minus, even if these two things are, in bracket, then overall is negative. If there is even one negative, then the entire thing will be negative. Okay.
Negative.
If both are positive, then well and good, positive. But if both are negative, then the overall thing becomes positive. How does that happen? Again, let's take an example over here, that if you have a negative sign in front of a negative number, like -5. Okay, this is similar to saying you have a negative word, not, in front of a negative word, which is bad. Okay. So the overall meaning of this, not bad, it is a positive meaning. Yes.
Yeah.
So negative multiplied by negative, negative into negative gives you a positive. Okay.
Okay.
This is why this thing happened over here, because of that that plus sign being in front of a negative sign. So overall, instead of saying 5 plus minus 11, we are saying 5 minus 11. So it's the same thing. Now over here, what's the doubt over here, Hiba? Yeah.
Will it be 27 minus 44?
So now the question is, what are we doing here? What were we doing here, Hiba? We were not just changing the sign randomly. There was a reason why we changed the sign. Yes. This negative 11, this thing was, it was already negative. Do you see? It's not like we have just introduced a negative sign out of nowhere. This 11,
Yeah.
it was already negative. Can you see here?
Yeah.
This 11 is already negative. Over here also it is negative, which it should be, right? But over here, this 27 is negative. So you are saying we should do 27 minus 44, but that won't be fair, right? Because 27 over here is negative. So here it should be negative only. Here 44 is positive. So how can you out of nowhere bring a negative sign and make this a negative number? Are you
So
understanding?
will it be minus 27 minus 44?
Why will it be minus 44 again? What is the reason behind giving 44 a minus sign? From where will this 44, this 44, from where will it get a minus sign? It is positive. How can you make it negative without any reason? Are you understanding? This 44 is a positive number. So till the end, it will remain a positive number only. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
So you cannot, okay, let me give you one more example. So over here it was minus 27 plus 44, right? Let's say I give you a number minus 2 plus 5. Fine. Now, according to what you are saying, we should make it 2 minus 5. Or one more thing that you said was, just a sec. Just a second. One more thing that you said was, let's make it minus 2 minus 5. Okay. Now let's look at each of these. What is minus 2 plus 5 equal to? Let's look at the number line. Okay. Minus 2 is, let's say over here, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Fine. Now what is minus 2 plus 5? It means you start at minus 2, then
Then you go to positive 5.
Very good. No, you don't go to positive 5. You go in the right direction by how many units?
5.
5 units. So you start at
minus 2 and then you move 5 units to the right.
very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where have we reached, Iba?
3.
3. So the answer to this one is
Positive 3.
positive 3. Very good. Now let's consider the second one, 2 minus 5. So wait, I should make it a little bigger. Okay, so we have 2 over here. Since it is minus, so we will be going in the left. Okay. Oops, sorry. So here we are starting from 2 and going to the which direction?
Negative.
Left
Sorry,
direction.
left.
Yes, negative
Left.
direction means left. How many units? 5 units. So we start at 2. We go 5 units to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where have we reached?
Minus 3.
Minus 3. Okay. Are you seeing how different these answers are? Are 3 and minus 3 the same?
No.
No, they are not. Because 3 is on, like 3 is over here. Like if you look at this number line, 3 is over here. This is 3. This is minus 3. They are very different numbers. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's look at the third one. Minus 2 minus 5. So you have this number line. You start over here, minus 2. This is 0, okay? 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7. Now can you tell me, where do we start? Where do we go? Minus 2, minus 5.
We start from minus 2 and we go 5 units to the left.
Very good. So we start at minus 2. We go 5 units to the left. 1, 2,
minus
3,
7.
4, 5. Minus 7. All these 3 answers are different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So are you understanding why we can't just interchange their signs?
Yeah, I understand.
Good. So now can you tell me the answer to this one?
Wait a second. But I didn't understand why we have to subtract 44 minus 27.
Okay. Heba, what happens when you are, see, we can look at it in two ways. Okay. I'm going to tell you the first way. First way now. So see, what happens when you have two numbers and both of them have opposite signs? Are you supposed to add them or subtract them? They have different signs.
Uh, if it's negative and positive, then we will subtract.
Very good. So we subtract. Okay. We subtract number one. So we subtract these two numbers. So just look at just look at these two numbers. Forget about the signs for now. This is called magnitude, by the way. I didn't want to confuse you, so I didn't want to use these terms. But when you are looking only at the value of the when you're looking only at the number without its sign, that's called the magnitude. So right now, just focus on subtracting both of them. So bigger number minus the smaller number, no matter what the sign is. So 44 minus 27. Okay. Then whatever number we will get after subtracting them, in front of that number, we will put the sign of the larger number. Remember?
Yeah.
So tell me, subtract them.
17. Positive.
Yeah. 17. So after when we subtract them, we get a 17. We get a 17 and we will put a positive sign. Why? Because the bigger number is
44.
44 and 44 ka sign is
Positive.
positive. So that's why it is positive 17. Okay. So this was the reason why I wrote 44 minus 27. Got it?
Yeah.
Another reason is, Hiba, tell me one thing. Whether you write 2 plus 3 or you write 3 plus 2, is it the same thing or different?
Same.
Same. Now tell me whether you write, okay, let's say whether you write minus 5 plus 4 or you write plus 4 minus 5. Is it the same thing or different?
Same.
Same. That is what I have done here. Okay, this is plus 44 minus 27. So that's what we've done. 44 minus 27. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So finally, what's the answer? 17 by 30. Give me a second. Yeah, Heba. Okay, is this question clear for you?
Yes.
All right. Next, let's go to the fourth part. Minus 3 by minus 11 plus 5 by 9. Tell me the first step. Yes, Eba?
We will find the LCM first.
Okay, before finding the LCM, Heba, make sure that there is no negative sign in the denominator. Okay?
Okay.
Is that clear?
Yes.
So what can we do about this negative sign? Can you tell me?
We can make it positive.
It will get cancelled.
Yeah, so it will be positive.
Yeah. So now this thing, now what we have is 3 by 11 plus 5 by 9. Now you go ahead and find the LCM.
Okay, wait a second. The LCM will be 99.
Very good. It will be 99. Then next step.
27 by 99. And then 55 by 99.
Very good.
And then we will add them together.
Tell me, what will it become?
Uh, 82 by 99.
Very good. Fine.
Yeah.
First, you have to see whether it is in the simplest form or not. In this case, it is in the simplest form, so we will move ahead. Fine.
Okay.
Now, can you solve this by yourself, Hiba?
Can we solve the whole exercise?
Yeah. So we are doing it together. I'm asking you to try it by yourself right now, not for homework.
Okay, I can.
Yeah.
For this question, can we just multiply the denominators?
See, Hiba, the thing is, we don't know whether uh, 19 is a factor of 57 or not. So let's do one thing. What is 19 multiplied by 3?
57.
So that means 19 multiplied by 3 is 57. So you can't just multiply the denominators with each other. Okay. Are you understanding why? Because we discussed this once, that if they are co-prime numbers, then you can multiply them with each other like what we did over here. 9 and 11, they are co-prime. Okay. So we multiplied them with each other. Similarly, over here, okay, not here. Yeah, 3 and 5. They are co-prime. So we multiplied them with each other and we got 15. But in this case, where we have 10 and 15, they are not co-prime. What is the meaning of co-prime?
Like they come in, they don't come in, they come in the table.
No. Co-prime means they don't share any common factors. Okay. 3 and 5, they don't share any common factors. Yes. Similarly, 11 and 9, list down all of their factors. There won't be any single factor which is common between both of them, except for one, of course, because one is common for every number. So except for one, they don't have any other common factor. But in case of 10 and 15, which common factor do they have? They have 5 as a common factor. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you can't just multiply them with each other. You'll have to find the LCM in the proper way. The LCM in this case will not be their product. Product means multiply करके जो मिलता है उसको product बोलते हैं. So the LCM will not be their product. LCM will be something else. But in case of of two numbers which are co-prime, just like 3 and 5, their LCM will be their product. Okay. Let me just, on a side note, let me just tell you one more thing. They usually teach this in 7th grade, but I think it's not there in your textbook. So see, LCM multiplied by HCF. That is equal to the two numbers multiplied with each other, which is the product of those two numbers. Okay, this is true for no matter which two numbers you take. Any two numbers you take, this will be true. Okay, for example, let's take 9 and 11. Fine. So 11 and 9, what is their product? Product means multiplication करके जो मिलता है. What is their product?
9 and 11.
Bacha, product means 9 multiplied by 11. What is 9 multiplied by 11?
99.
99. ठीक है? I'm also writing 9, 11. Fine. 99. What is their HCF? What is their highest common factor? Okay, Hiba, tell me one thing. What are all the factors of 11? Quickly.
11, 22.
No, not
33.
multiples, not multiples, factors. What have I written here?
1 and 11.
1 and 11. What are the factors of 9?
1, 9, 3.
1, 3, and 9. Very good. So what is, how many common factors do they have? Just there, only one,
Just
right?
one.
Right. So this itself is the highest common factor, HCF. Yes.
Okay, understood.
So the HCF is what? The HCF is 1. And the LCM, when you find out the LCM in the long division method, 9 and 11, then you do all of that, you will find out that the LCM is 99. So you see, this is equal. 99 multiplied by 1 equals 99. So this is true for no matter which number you take. Similarly, if you take it for 10 and 15. So 10 and 15, what is their product? Product means जब multiply करके जो मिलता है उसको product.
150.
Very good. What is their HCF, highest common factor? See, okay, what are the factors of 10? 1,
10, 2, 5, 10.
5, 10, very good. 15 के क्या है?
1, 3, 5, 10.
15, not 10, bacha. Okay, now what all are common factors? यहाँ पे 1 is a common factor because of
And
course
5.
it's a common factor for everything, and 5 is a common factor. So which is the highest common factor or greatest common factor?
5.
5. So HCF is 5. LCM, now if you find out the LCM in that way, 10 and 15, and you found it out, right? How much was it? 30. Yes?
Yeah.
When you find it out in this way, it will turn out to be 30. So what is 30 into 5?
30 into 5. 35. No, sorry.
30 multiplied by 5. Hmm?
100. 150.
Yeah, 150. See, Hiba, the shortcut to multiply such numbers, 30 multiplied by 5. Yes, so you ignore the 0. Just multiply 3 and 5. 3 5s are 15. Then you put in the 0 that you had earlier ignored. Okay, so it becomes 150. So you see, this thing is true no matter which two numbers you take. Fine. ठीक है हिबा?
Okay.
हाँ, अब हम इसकी बात कर रहे थे. We were talking about 19 and 57. So 19 and 57 are not coprime. That means coprime क्या होते हैं again? फिर से बताइए मुझे. Coprime?
They are not like the factors.
There are no common factors. Very good. So 19 and 57 तो coprime नहीं है ना? तो
Yeah.
हम we can't do we can't just multiply them to find out the LCM. हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा? We'll have to sit and find it like this in this method 19,57 ऐसे करके हमें find करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है?
Okay.
Do it.
Will the answer be minus 26 by 57?
No. Wait, I talking about the final answer. Listen, we are going
Yeah.
step by step. Okay, Heba? Let's go step by step. Tell me the LCM.
57.
Very good. This LCM is 57. So what does the first fraction become?
Minus 24 by 57.
Very good. Second one will remain as it is. Hannah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so now it is minus 26 by 57. Very good. Okay. Next, sixth part. Can you tell me what the answer will be?
Minus 2 by 3.
Very good. The answer will be minus 2 by 3. Okay. Next, seventh part.
First, we will find the improper
Very
fractions.
good. Yes. Then, so first tell me what will this fraction become?
Minus 7 by 3.
Very good.
And then 23 by 5.
Very good. Now, what is the next step?
Minus 7 by 3 plus 23 by 5. We will add them.
Add them. How do we add them? What is the next step?
First, we will find the LCM.
Good. What is the LCM?
15.
Very good. 15. So what will the first ये minus 7 by 3 क्या बन जाएगा?
Minus 30 by 5 by 15. And then wait a second. 69 multiplied by 69 divided by 15.
Good. Then now, so over here we have common platform पे ले आते हैं इन दोनों को. One sec. 15. Okay. Numerator में we have minus 35 plus 69. Now, Hiba, you're going to tell me how to do this.
It will be positive 34.
Very good. It will be positive 34 by 15. ठीक है?
By 15. Yeah.
So this first question is over. Second one. Second one is also very similar. Let's do it quickly. 7 by 24 minus 17 by 36. ये कैसे करेंगे?
First, we'll find the LCM for
Yeah. What will the LCM be?
I think it will be 864.
No. See, find it out this way.
Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. 96.
No, it's not 96.
I will do it again. 72.
Very good. It is 72. हाँ, तो अब दोनों फ्रैक्शंस को मॉडिफाई करिए जरा. मॉडिफाई नहीं बल्कि इक्विवेलेंट फ्रैक्शंस बनाइए दोनों की.
Okay.
First fraction will become what?
4. It will be 21 by 72.
Very good. Next.
Wait. 34 by 72.
Yeah. Very good. Fine. So now we are supposed to do what? 21 minus 34 by 72. ठीक है, यहाँ तक it's clear?
Yeah.
Then what does it become?
Minus 13 by 72.
Very good. Okay. Next part. 5 by 63 minus 6 by 21. सबसे पहले तो you have to, whatever brackets are there. Hiba, remember this. Have you studied BODMAS?
No.
BODMAS, BODMAS?
No.
Okay, so this rule says, this is basically a rule. Like, you know, when you have a lot of things, a lot of operations, these are called operations, by the way. What all operations, mathematical operations do we have? Plus, minus, multiplied, divide, okay, brackets, off. So all of these are called operations. Now, let's say you have one question in which all of them are there. Then what is the order, or what is the rule? How do you know which one to solve first? Okay, so for that you have BODMAS. Don't get confused too much. The only thing I'm trying to tell you here is that B stands for brackets. Okay. So
Okay.
the first thing that you got to do is get rid of the brackets. How do you do that? you have to open them very carefully, that if there is a negative sign outside, remember that when you open the bracket, this negative sign will have an effect on whatever is inside the bracket. So the negative sign, I am basically telling you the exact same thing which we discussed over here, okay, over here, but in a different way, okay, so that you can understand it better. So this negative sign is going to have an effect on whatever is inside the bracket. What effect will that be? जो बाहर का negative sign है, it will reverse the sign of whatever is inside the bracket. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So, so when you open the bracket, then the negative sign will, this outside wala negative sign will change the sign of whatever is inside the bracket. So, what will this become then? 5/63. Now you are opening the bracket, okay? तो जब हम open करेंगे, ना हमने bracket हटा दिया, तो ये जो minus है, this -6/21, it will become plus. This minus and this minus, they both combine to give you a positive. The same thing which we discussed over here. When you have it like this, ki ek negative and ek negative, when they are being multiplied with each other, you get a positive. Is this clear, Hiba?
Yes.
Okay. Can you now find the LCM?
It is 63.
Very good. 63. So the first fraction will remain as it is. Second
The
fraction.
second one will be 18/63.
Very good. What will be the final answer?
20 minus 23/63.
Why minus? ये minus sign कहाँ से आया?
Because it is -18.
How is it -18?
So we will remove the bracket. Okay.
That's why I told you, remember, the two negative will combine to give you a positive. ठीक है?
Okay.
समझ में आया हिबा?
Yeah.
Shall we move on?
Wait, in the fifth question, in the first question, the fifth part, how is the answer -26/57?
What is this? Okay. You yourself told me the answer -26/57, Hiba. Okay. What do we have? -24 -22. Right? I'm sorry,
Yeah.
-24 -2. Yahan tak it's clear?
Yeah.
Now, what did we discuss? When we have two numbers which we are operating on, one of them, or you can say both of them have the same sign, तो हम क्या करते हैं? Add करते हैं, subtract करते हैं?
Add.
Add. So when you added them, you added their magnitudes, okay, which is basically 24 and 2. You added these two things.
But there is a addition sign in between them both.
Again, Hiba, you are adding two negative things, right? So what is this positive and this negative? What is this going to give you? It's going to give you this only, no?
Yeah.
Understood now?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Can you explain it again?
Which part do you want me to explain?
Where does the positive sign go?
This positive sign just remember this, okay? Just a sec. Plus and minus. What do they give you? Remember this. Plus and minus gives you what?
Negative.
Plus and minus are being, you can say they are facing each other. So it gives you a negative sign. They have to face each other over here. कि plus and minus दोनों चीजें हैं. Then negative is the one that dominates. Okay.
Okay.
Again, Hiba, this is the same logic that you are adding a negative thing. Okay, if I say